Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to add some images to update our website that we've built so far. As you can see, I have Programmer's Notepad. The personal website file is open. And this is the code that you should have built so far to this point in the tutorial. And according to the offline guide, we want to replace the H1 tag with an image tag that will show a picture of Anna up here at the top. So instead of saying Anna Dolan, it's going to have a picture of her, which is going to look a lot nicer. So to get started, we're going to need the images, and I have provided a folder that has the images for Project 1 for you. So if in your web design projects folder you have updated or copied your images, oops, there we go. If you have updated or copied your images, you're going to see a folder inside Project 1 that says images. If you didn't update this yet, on the M Drive and also on Google Classroom, I've shared this. You can just copy over the images folder for Project 1 and put it inside your Project 1 folder. And you'll see that it's in the same folder as the personal website, which is where we want it to be. So the way that we insert an image when we're offline is we're using a local file. Now, because these are in the or a local URL, sorry, we're using a local URL instead of a URL from like a website. So if we wanted to find an image online, we could use an image online, but again, we'd need the internet for that. So we're trying to build this so that it can work offline as well. So to get started, I'm going to add the image tag that I need. And actually, I don't need to have that closing image, but I do need to put the local URL inside these quotation marks for SRC. So to get the local URL, it's pretty simple. You're going to first need to write out the name of the folder that the image is in, which is images, and it's capitalized I, then slash, and then we need the name of the picture, which is actually just Anna, all lowercase. And then the file is a .png, so we need to add that. And then you can press save, or again, Control S will also save your work. Come back to your website, open up in Chrome, and press Control R or the refresh button, and you'll see now we have this nice picture of Anna here instead, which is a lot nicer looking. Later on in the tutorial, you're going to be adding a background image. So let's go ahead and do that right now so you can see how to do this as well. So right now we have background set to the color black, and you can see that over here. But I've gone ahead and put the background image that's from the offline or the online tutorial into that same images folder. So to do this, we look at our instructions. It says change it to be URL and then parentheses, quotation mark, images / Anna -bg stands for background.png. Okay, so we're going to write this in there. So instead of this, we're going to change this to be URL / capital I images / Anna bg.png quotation mark. All right, let's look at our guide to see if that looks correct. It does. So then again, we're going to save. We're going to come back over here. Okay, so now we've got the background image inserted in here. And just to show you what the file name looked like, you can see it's Anna -bg. So you're going to do a couple more steps that show you how to make this background image look a lot nicer, look centered and not tiled and all those things. But I'm not going to show you those steps. You can follow along. I am, however, going to show you how you can create or download images from online and add them to your website once you customize it, okay? So to do that, you would go on to Google, and you can do an image search. So let's say I want to add an image of Pusheen the cat. I love Pusheen the cat. I'm going to look for images. Okay. And generally, you don't want to use licensed images. For this class, it's really not a big deal. But if you were building a professional website, you would not just use someone else's images. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and download an image of Pusheen looking quite beautiful. So I like this image. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to right click on it and click Save Image As. And then I'm going to name it Pusheen. And I'm going to save it. It's going to be a JPEG. Now here's the tricky part. I want to save this in the same images folder as the website. So I'm going to go back to my desktop. And then I'm going to go to Web Design Projects, Project 1, Images, and I'm going to press Save. Great. So now let's see if we can make Anna's picture instead. Pusheen. So I'm going to come back to my code, and here is the image for Anna right here. So instead of images/Anna, it should be images/Pusheen, and now it's a JPEG, so I need to change this ending part too. So let's see, Pusheen, and not a PNG anymore, it is a JPEG. And then I need to save. Let's see if this works. And now you can see that I have this beautiful image of Pusheen on my website. And so once you get to the customization part, you'll be able to use your own images in your website to customize it the way that you want to. All right, so that's how you add images, and now you should be able to do it. You can always rewatch this video if you're feeling lost. Good luck.